Welcome back to another episode of That's My Spin. I'm your host today, Caleb Wallace, and I am going to be talking about Townsville Turner's Dale Earnhardt, West Farmers' Planetary Reset, and For Sandy and Tam and Their Grief by The Corrupting Sea. So let me start with Townsville Turner's track, Dale Earnhardt, Earned Heart. I love the track title. It's a very rhythmic song from the get-go. The drums just drive right in. The lead on top of the acoustic guitar, really nice textures. The bass line is just push, push, push. And then you get to the verse and it just softens down a little bit. And I just get the image of driving down some backwoods country highway, I don't know, like mountain parkway or something at night, and when the chorus hits, it's like oncoming headlights just like opens up, and like it's just a really great vibe for a song that it's kind of the content of the lyrics is kind of heavy. But it's subtle. It's not like over the top heavy, and it's a great song. I love the vibe of it. West Farmers' Planetary Reset. Immediately, it's dark, foreboding. It makes me think of Hans Zimmer almost. Like it's got kind of like that interstellar soundtrack vibe to it. And just like the title Planetary Reset makes me wonder, like, what would it be like if the Earth got completely like reset, like everything you know right now like became a completely unknown to you. It's just a wild thought, and like a really different way of just like listening, I guess, because like I haven't listened to a lot of songs like just where it's kind of like a thought experiment almost. And then the final track I'm going to talk about today, For Sandy and Tam and Their Grief. The Corrupting Sea, really, to me, this seems like it's definitely a personal outpouring. I'm not sure if it isn't, so if it's addressing grief of Tam and Sandy, or if it's kind of diving into that and like exploring that grief. The bagpipes starts out with kind of sounds like a funeral procession almost, and then you go from these traditional bagpipes into something that's like almost like an ethereal chorus. I don't want to say heavenly necessarily, maybe not apply religious tones to it, but more so like a kind of like a almost like a spiritual level kind of thing. Like you're like shifting into a different plane of existence almost. And it's just a really cool song. I think of Godspeed You, Black Emperor's F-sharp, A-sharp, Infinity album, where it's like an end times soundtrack almost, that album, but like in all of the darkest moments there's still like glimmers of hope. And I think all three of these songs kind of have that kind of theme going on, where it's like each of these songs seem to have like a glimmer of hope behind them. And I really kind of thought that was cool, that like listening to these songs, like that kind of central theme arrived. And I guess it kind of applies to like today. Like we're dealing with this coronavirus crisis, where we're all in lockdown and like stuck inside, and just like the social implications of that, the economic implications of that. But there's with all that foreboding or darkness or anything like that, there's still hope. And I didn't mean to go on like a I didn't mean to make a statement with that, but I just feel like all of the songs on the compilation definitely there was a lot of hard work poured into those, and especially towards the end there, where we're in a very unsure time, and these peeps just went out of their way to do the work on this comp, and this is part of us trying to give back to that effort. If that's my spin, and just open that up and talk about it a little more. Excuse me. And I hope everybody goes and checks it out and listens to everything that people put together. It's great. Next week, Zane is going to be doing the last episode dealing with the comp for That's My Spin. So check him out next week, and thanks for listening.